going on, Jerome? It's a beautiful Monday. Birds are chirping and stuff, and it's time for another Vikings news dump. Oh, look. The sun came up today. All is not lost. The world is not over. It is what it is. Getting after it, right? And I don't know. Vikings fans deserve so much better, man. U.S. Bank Stadium, loud and proud, ready to kick off a fantabulous season. And the crowd got the Falcons to jump 3 times, burn a timeout, and just blah. As I cough and die. It was not how they drew it up. 6 points. And you're just waiting for the magical fourth quarter, just like week 1 against the Bears. That's not. Injuries, sloppy play, bunch of penalties, poor execution. Just everything was no bueno. At least the defense was good, except for the run defense. So not even the entire defense, just the run defense was okay. And also holding them the field goals in the red zone. That's it. All right. But McCarthy's home debut was not quite as good as his home debut last week in Chicago. But it's kind of a reason for that. So the Falcons, next-gen stats. Falcons defense pressured J.J. McCarthy 16 times, including 6 sacks. They generate pressure on 53.3% of his dropbacks, which is a lot. Highest rate by Atlanta in a game since week 15 of 2018, 7 years ago. 6 different pass rushers recorded at least 3 pressures. So Dorless, Caden Ellis, Leonard Floyd, Rook Aurora, Harrison had the strip sack, didn't he? Yeah. It was just a mess. And, yeah, you could blame Justin School, concussed. You could blame Ryan Kelly, concussed. You could blame Brian O'Neill as well. Brian O'Neill did not have a good game. Overall, McCarthy was under duress all night. And he has 9 sacks through his first 2 games, which is obviously not great. But also, remember, the Vikings' first-team offensive line, Darisaw, Jackson, Kelly, Fries, O'Neill has not played a single snap together yet. We'll see if that changes next week if Kelly clears concussion protocol and Darisaw actually gets on the field. And McCarthy last night was just it's not good. All right. And also, it's like, oh, no, we got the Mitchell Trubisky-Ponder graph because he's thrown to his right. All right. But also, 11 to 21, a $158, 2 picks. I mean, the last pick was an arm punt, so who cares? Fumbled 3 times, lost 1, and had a 37.5 quarterback rating, which is not great. But there was a couple throws that he wants back, obviously. There were some great throws as well. And remember, this is his second start, right? And first start, great finish, also was sort of uneven, right? So not even sweating it. I mean, there's going to be some highs and some lows and some growing pains. Would you want him to throw for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns every single game? Sure, absolutely. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I still firmly believe in J.J. McCarthy. Still firmly believe in this team and this offense. Injuries are a B, but Darisaw coming back, Kelly clearing concussion protocol. It's kind of weird. Like, with Kelly, you knew that he had some injury issues in the recent years. First 2 games, left both of them with injury. Hopefully he recovers fast. Also, Addison being freed, unsuspended. Yeah, just a lot of things to be bummed about right now, and it's hard to see the positives in things, especially after week 1, but it is what it is, right? The Vikings still going to be good to go in the NFC North division. Oh, the Packers. Oh, the Lions do not care in the slides. Like, look how much I care. McCarthy, feeding the media jackals there. So McCarthy showed up to the stadium wearing this badass suit, but you can't wear that. Can't wear that after you lose. So just wearing team gear. Will Raggett, Sports Illustrated. JJ McCarthy. We're going to respond from this. We're going to learn and get better and bounce back next week, which is exactly right. Because would have been so impressive, last week, Monday Night Football, when he faced adversity, bounced back in a big-time way, right? Did it in real time. Now you have a week to think about it, which you're back in front of the home fans again. Hopefully they still got your back. We most certainly do. And also now, because you see it every week, right? Even the good teams, like the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Eagles, the Bills, like they'll drop just a goose egg, right? Next week, they're pissed off, come back with the Thunder. Yeah, that's basically what happened with Detroit. Not saying that Detroit's a good team, but week 1 against the Packers, no call, no show, and then they put the bang thing on the Bears on Sunday. Right? I think that's exactly what's going to happen with the Vikings. McCarthy, it's awesome to be a part of such a great group where I know we're going to grow together. That's right, because situations like this, there can be a lot of finger pointing. Look at Miami right now. All right, that's not going to happen with the Vikings locker room. Vikings fan page. This is a long season. Everyone is telling me this is a freaking journey, and I believe them wholeheartedly. Tough times don't last, tough people do, or whatever stoic philosophy quote he'll drop today. Kevin O'Connell, Raggets again. Very disappointing performance tonight. Says it starts with him, and they got to go back to work this week and improve. Alec Lewis. Athletic. Kevin McCall says Ryan Kelly has a concussion. Justin School has a concussion. We'll get to injuries in a sec. Grenard had an oblique injury. Sellers report as a shoulder. Doesn't matter. He returned after one play. And Gessling, we got to get back to work and improve immediately. The negative plays are stacking up against us, and it seems like we take one step forward and 2 steps back. It's fair. The Vikings were 4 of 11 on third down, which is not good. They started 0-8 on third down against the Bears. And also both these games, the Vikings haven't cracked 50 offensive plays, which is preposterous. It's insane. Just not staying on the field, not continuing drives, not picking up third downs. And also, he explained the reason why they punted on 4th and 1 with about 10 minutes left and didn't get the ball until the game was iced, because they fell down 4th down earlier in the game. Just got stuff on that quarterback sneak where McCarthy also bobbled the snap. But so on 3rd and 1, you dialed up that deep shot to Jalen Naylor, which was just slightly overthrown, and then you didn't go for it. Like, you dial up the long shot on 3rd down if you plan to go for it on 4th. I don't understand. But with injuries, this is starting to become an issue, and firmly believe that it's to blame for McCarthy and the offense not getting off to a great start, because like we said, the first team offensive line has not played it down together, but 4 on IR, eligible to return. CJ Ham undisclosed, Tyler Batty undisclosed. They're put in IR before the start of the season. Cashman with a hamstring, Ty Chandler with a knee. Darrisaw hasn't come back from the knee yet. Harrison Smith with his personal stuff hasn't returned as of yet. Akuda concussion, AVG concussion, School concussion, Kelly concussion, Aaron Jones hamstring, Gabe Murphy knee. Said it might be an MCL. So this is ridiculous at this point, right? And there certainly is an element of puck luck when it comes to injuries, and great teams stay great because they stay relatively healthy. And it is a next man up mentality, but what about when you run out of men? Like, honestly, how many of these guys are going to end up on IR? I don't know. But hopefully some of these guys will start clearing concussion protocol. Hopefully they'll return to the field. And honestly, giving up 143 rushing yards to Bijan, where otherwise the defense played pretty damn good. But right in the middle of that defense, you're missing Cashman, you're missing AVG, you're missing Harrison Smith. That's big-time losses to the strength and continuity of this defense, right? And also, when Gennard went down for a second, it was just like, maybe we fast forward to 2026. But, yeah. We need some good news. Some good news. All right, so Margaret and Rocco schools are doing the walkathon. Again this year, you guys have crushed it each of the last 3 years. Margaret's been one of the top fundraisers, or the top 2 out of 3. I still question what happens that 3rd year. But all Venmo's Cash Apps through October 15th will be donated to the school fundraiser. I think it's going to field trips this year. They haven't announced it because previous years it's been like playground equipment. Like they got a Gaga pit out of it, which a Gaga pit just looks like an octagon, man. It's like what they have a Fight Club at school. It's probably not great, but I think it's field trips and supplies this time around. So hit it up. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for absolutely crushing it, and they thank you as well. Oh, they got a grasshopper here, And that's like a rite of passage as a kid, right? Just having some sort of insect or like a frog in a jar. But then grasshoppers defecate a extreme amount. That's all. Anyways, so back to the game it was. Jefferson literally tied to the day. Marvin Harrison. Larry Fitzgerald for the quickest to 500 career receptions. That's awesome. And with Jefferson, he's the best receiver in the game. I know that the offense has been a work in progress from the offensive line, first time starting quarterback, everyone getting settled. The fact that Jefferson and McCarthy didn't get much time in training camp because of Jefferson's hamstring. I mean, there's a lot of factors at play, right? But Jefferson, 7 catches, $125, 1 on 13 targets over 2 games. That's a good stat line for 1 game, not for 2, right? And outside of the explosive play before halftime Sunday night, I mean, there wasn't much else going on. And that's with Falcons stud corner A.J. Terrell going out with a hamstring, right? But Jefferson talked to the media jackals, said this, Vikes fan page, said he's feeling similar defensive looks to what he's seen in the past despite having limited opportunities so far this season. We need to figure out ways to move the ball downfield. It just all leads back to executing, all 11 doing their jobs, which he's right. Right, and Jefferson's leadership, lead by example. Also, like maybe he's got to be a little bit more vocal this time around because, I mean, it starts and ends with Kevin O'Connell. Also, it starts and ends with J.J. McCarthy, and the Vikings just aren't getting Jefferson the ball. And there's a lot of things at play. Addison being back will be great. Darrisaw being back will obviously be awesome. Ryan Kelly in there calling protections because Juergens I thought fared okay. Coming off the bench cold in one-on-one spots, but calling protections where it was a collaboration with Ryan Kelly and J.J. McCarthy, all of a sudden, Juergens and McCarthy, both second-year players, like maybe there was some miscommunications there. Like maybe the strip sack where Brian O'Neill blocked air was an error. So, I don't know. There's a lot of things going on. Also, some better news. So, Jared Allen, inducted at halftime, got his Hall of Fame ring. Took off on a Harley afterwards. Hopefully he just left because second half, not so much. But we are indeed on to Cincinnati. All right, so no time to cry in the breast milk. And we'll get him next time. All right, Falcons loud and proud, whatever. But Bengals, Steelers, Browns, bye week. Well, there's a lot that's got to be done, right? And 1 game does not a season make, especially early in the season. Big-time bounce-back opportunity against Cincinnati. And major storyline for Cincy is that Joe Burrow, toe injury, might have some torn ligaments as well. Rap sheet, Bengals star quarterback Joe Burrow is feared to have suffered a grade 3 turf toe injury, one that will require surgery and put him out at least 3 months per me and Tom Balsero. Burrow is still evaluating options, but the ones that would keep him on the field are dwindling. And yes, it will be Jake Browning revenge game. Beat the Vikings last time, whatever. Had 3 interceptions, but still somehow beat the Jaguars Sunday, so sure. That's about it. All right. And I know. It's really easy to get down and negative about the situation, but it is what it is. I mean, it's one of those games. The season is long and literally getting longer. J.J. McCarthy's in his 2nd career start, and the good news is it can't get worse. I feel like that's the ground zero nut low of the season, and we shall rise again. That's what's up. It's okay. And I know, the Lions scored 52. The Packers look tough. Whatever. Pass rush is still alive. Offensive line is going to be back. Addison's going to be back. McCarthy's going to get some experience. Kevin O'Connell's actually going to figure things out. We'll be fine. Tranquillo. Everything's going to be good to go. Anyways, that's it. No, happier. There. That's it. Monday, Vikings news dump. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.